Those were the scenes last week at AT&T Stadium in Arlington when two East Texas teams captured state titles. A great early Christmas present for the people of Gilmer and Wascom. And their teams achieved those victories in very different ways. Gilmer trailing 25-7 at halftime, surged with 28 unanswered points in the second half to defeat West Orange Stark, while Wascom took a lead over Newton in the second quarter and never looked back in a 41-22 victory. For the Buckeyes, 2014 marked state title number 3. For the Wildcats, their first.
We've won 3, and this is the most special one. And I don't make those kind of comments often, but this one will always be something very special to me.
I mean, it's an unbelievable feeling. And, you know, words can't describe the emotions that I have.
Both Jeff Traylor and Whitney Keeling are state champion coaches, but their connection runs deeper than that. The pair coached together at Jacksonville earlier in their careers. In this season's state semifinals, Wascom had to rally for a lead against Sonora, then hold on to that lead late in order to punch its ticket to state. And after that game, Coach Keeling received some words of wisdom from his former coworker.
I spoke to Coach Traylor this week. He said, you know, Coach, he said, there's always one game through the playoffs that you have a hiccup on. And he said that his hiccup was against Gladewater. And he said, Coach, you'll win it.
I love Whitney. His team was very well coached yesterday. They do it way different than we do it. But the difference is his kids executed under pressure. And we still owe them a 7-on-7. They whooped us in 7-on-7 in our play. So we're getting ready for you, Whitney.
Those two, just one example of the camaraderie East Texas coaches share amongst themselves. Now, a lot more happened during the 2014 season. The Mineola Yellow Jackets made a historic run to state. Coach Joe Drennan's squad played in the state final for the first time in program history, but bowed out to Cameron Yo in the championship clash. 2014 brought us Class 6A. Just one East Texas school calls that classification home, the Robert E. Lee Red Raiders. And Lee had a big year returning to the playoffs for the first time since 2010. The Raiders are set to return several players who helped get them there next season. District 16 5A was truly loaded and seemed to give us a marquee matchup every week. John, Tyler, Lufkin, and Nacogdoches all made the postseason out of the group as JT reached the state semifinals. The district also included Ennis. The Lions are not in our area, but they still won a state title in Class 5A Division II. Shows just how good that district was this season. In Class 4A, after winning just 3 games in 2013, Henderson enjoyed a resurgence in 2014, led by quarterback Zane Bowles. The Lions made it to the state quarters before bowing out to eventual state champion Navasota. And in the private school ranks, 4 local teams shared the same district this season, making for some exciting evenings. TK Gorman and Brook Hill even met again in the playoffs, where the Crusaders avenged their regular season loss to the Guard. And